is going to be a grocery haul for you. This is over 2 days, this grocery haul. I went to Woolworths yesterday, I went back to Woolworths today, I also went to Costco and the fruit and veg shop. So this is all that I got. To start off with, we've got some just plain white bread. This is just a filler just to go in the freezer just in case we want to have some toast in the morning. We have some ciabatta bread. This was on clearance. It doesn't really matter if it's a tiny bit stale because I toast this to put in our beef salads. And then over here we've got some cheese and bacon bread. This I'm going to split up. There's 6 of them in there. I'll split them up, put some ham and cheese in there, and Matt can toast them at work for breakfast or morning tea or even lunch if he likes. So they were on clearance as well. Over here we've got some reusable food containers. These are handy for the lunches that I make that just to put in the freezer. They only last a couple of times you get them. They're about 25 cents a piece, so they're $10 for the entire packet, but they just, it stops containers getting lost because that's what happens in our family. We have some pancake mix. You can get this cheaper, but I just find that in the shakers is the best way because we don't use the whole lot in one sitting. We'll have them for a couple of days in a row and I can just put it in the fridge when we're done with it. Here we've got some marshmallows just in case we have some friends over this week. If Taylor comes over with the kids, I thought we would make some s'mores outside. We have some chocolate self-saucing pudding because it was on special and I thought it'd be something fun to put in the cupboard. We have some cheese, yogurt for Samuel, Morning Fresh dishwashing liquid. This was 50% off this week, so I grabbed another one. I didn't particularly need it just now, but I always get it when it's on the special. We've got some milk. I'm sure that will only last a couple of days, and Pepsi Max because it was much cheaper than Coke this week. Down here we've just got some garlic bread. I like to just put this in the freezer. We'll generally cook up half a loaf just to accompany our dinner some nights. And then a mama's treat just here. We have some milk arrowroot biscuits for Samuel. He's already tucked into them. He thinks they're Star Wars biscuits. I don't know where he got that they were Star Wars biscuits, but you know, if that's what he wants to eat, that's what he can have as snacks. We have some tissues. They had continental macaroni and cheese on special this week, so I stocked up on that. Sam loves this for lunch and it's just something quick and easy to give him. Just over here we've got our sauce mixes for meals. So I've got some mild chicken curry. I typically mix this one with some coconut cream and it makes it more of an Asian tasting thing, and I'll put some coriander or cilantro with it and it gives it a really nice flavour. We've got some beef goulash, which I think we might have for dinner tonight, and then I've got some cheesy cauliflower sauces because sometimes it's just nice to have a cauliflower and broccoli and potato bake. For meat this week, we've got some beef strips. I'll marinate this in a second before I put it in the fridge with some balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, oil and honey, and that's what I put in my beef salads. It's what gives the salad the flavour. It's really delicious. We have bacon because it was on special this week. I'm going to split this into a few packets and freeze it. We have gravy beef for our goulash and 2 packets of chicken which I need to split up and freeze. We have some hazelnut spread here. This is much cheaper than Nutella and it tastes just as good. We have some tomato paste for the goulash, and again, like I just showed you before, the coconut cream to go in the curry. And then last but not least, we have some popcorn. This is my favourite popcorn of all time, by the way, guys. It is amazing. If you have not tried it before, go and get yourself some, and some chips for Matt tonight. So from Costco today, I did do a bit of a cheap lunch for Matt. I got him a piece of pizza. I also picked up the Nutella's original butter. I love this butter. It goes well with everything that we cook, and it's so much cheaper at Costco than what it is at the store. I think this was like $4 something at Costco, and it's $3 for like a little 250 gram pot at the store. So I grabbed that from Costco while I was there today, and that is it, to be honest. I did get a hot dog and soda, but we purely went there for the butter today. I did go back to Woolworths today and I picked up some cream of chicken, condensed cream of chicken cans. These were out on clearance for $1 a piece, and it's just something really simple to have in the pantry. You know, you can slow cook it with chicken or whatever you want to do with it, I guess, really, but I typically put it in the slow cooker with some chicken and vegetables and make like a little stew out of it, and it's a cheap meal base. I also picked up some raspberry yogurt muesli bars for Sam. These were on clearance for $1.80 this week, which was great, and a nice little snack for him. You guys, this is my staple in winter. I drink this pretty much every morning. Not good for me, but that is my chocolate milk, again on special for $4 this week. I also picked up some ranch dressing. That was on special as well. I'll be using that with the sour cream to make a chicken bake. in the next week or so. I also picked up a second beef goulash meal mix because I just figured I would make double so I could freeze some of it, and I also picked up an extra packet of beef because it's much easier to cook it once, put it in the freezer, and then I don't have to worry about it. I also picked up some ham to go in the ham and cheese scrolls and some mushrooms. And then from the fruit and veg shop, this is where I got the best deal today. All of this was $16. So I got a massive bag of carrots, and you guys, these carrots are huge. They're huge carrots. So got a huge bag of carrots. I got a cauliflower head. This is, like, again, my hand is big, and huge cauliflower head. I got 2 big heads of broccoli because I really like them in a bake together, or if I make meals, I typically put at the end of it a whole bunch of broccoli just on the side so it can steam in the container as you're microwaving it when you're reheating it. So I'll put that in raw at the end so it doesn't go too soggy, but 2 heads of that will probably need to go back and get some more because Matt and I actually do eat a lot of broccoli. I got some cherry tomatoes for the beef salad. I also picked up some rocket mix for the beef salads. I also got a bag of little itty bitty apples for Sambo because he's been eating those lately. I got some bananas and some asparagus for the chicken and ranch and sour cream bake thing. That is a massive amount of food. That is way more than a week's worth of shopping for us. And I believe I spent $160. So it's probably like almost 2 weeks worth of groceries. So not too bad. I am trying to stick back down to my budget. I did buy the meat in bulk this week, so I probably don't need to buy any meat next week. Hopefully I don't need to buy any meat next week. We do have a pretty generous $150 a week budget for food. Obviously I did go over it this week, but I got so much stuff, and a lot of the stuff I've put in the freezer already ready to go for meals, and I individually packed all the meats. You know, each chicken breast got individually bagged because sometimes if I'm just doing like a little stew that is only enough for a couple of days, or casserole, whatever you want to call it, I'll just put 1 chicken breast in and put the rest as veggies. I'll probably need to go back to the store and get some more veggies in the next week or so, only because we tend to eat that quite a bit. I do have a stack of sweet potatoes still left over from last week. I also have pumpkin left over from last week and potatoes and onions in the pantry. So this was just basically a huge stock up. I had been letting things get way down low, and this was just a refresher. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram if you want to see what meals I do make with all this food, because I'll probably share some photos over there for you guys. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.